not holding back and leaving nothing to chance. EFF Deputy President Godrich Gardee has questioned the credibility of the IEC in doing its work during elections. This as the party gathered this weekend to prepare for the upcoming local government elections. Gardee took the electoral body to task.
IEC, what are your control measures to ensure that there are no fraud in every elections we have? We are asking this question because the brazen attitude of IEC officials is at another level.
On its second day, the party received presentations from the IEC, Stats SA, and the Demarcation Board. Gardee has accused the IEC of wrongdoing, suggesting that amounts to an act of corruption.
IEC's corruption is so brazen. Even my son was registered to vote in the Northern Cape. If you remember that tweet I once tweeted, Noble Gardee registered to vote. Was it Northwest or Northern Cape, if you remember? Northwest Ditsobohla.
The timing of elections also came to fore. The EFF second-in-command argues that participating in the elections is unreasonably expensive for political party and that opens the door for politicians to engage in corrupt practices by seeking funding to cover the cost of participation.
Here in South Africa, you are traumatizing every 2.5 years. 2024, for example, EFF, don't laugh, EFF spent R1 billion in 2024 elections alone. 2.5 years later, we're going to local. That 2024 was national and provincial elections. We spent R1 billion, for example. 2.5 years later, you are taking us to other elections. Another R1 billion. And once we have finished the local government elections in November 2026, 2029, we're going to another national elections, another R1 billion. What must happen? What kind of such an expensive democracy you are taking us through? Are you not able to tell government that this thing is just impossible? That is why political parties and politicians will be so corrupt to finance this democracy every 2.5 years.
In response, some of the bodies said the EFF's grievances are legislative in nature.
So when we say free and fair elections, it must indeed be free and fair. And the concerns that I hear here, it suggests that you don't feel like it has always been free and fair.
EFF leader Julius Malema is expected to close the gathering on Sunday. SABC News, Johannesburg.